Okay, guys, I want to show you how to just use the Impressionist technique for a tree painting. Now, you might be doing a landscape, you might be doing a tree, you might even be painting a portrait of someone. But either way, I want to just show you one of the ways that Impressionist artists paint with their apply color, and they just don't use black. Just remember, they don't use black, and also they tend to use apply really short brush strokes. So I'm gonna put a palette right here, and I'm just you can see that I have I put in a background already. It's already dry, and I've created a little sketch of the tree that I'm going to render right here. And I'm just going to use, it's called short brush strokes. This is what the Impressionists use, and I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. And I'm going to just start off with some darker colors first. And I've got some darker greens, and I'm just going to use almost like little dots right in here and put in some dark areas where I think the dark areas are on the tree. And this is a pretty dark green. I'm using little, in this instance, because it's a smaller picture, I'm using little dots of colors or little short brush strokes. And then I'm just applying these to different areas. Get a few down here, a few over here, and I'm doing that. And so I've got some dark areas that are kind of filled in now. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean my brush a little bit, and I'm going to go in and put in some medium areas, some medium greens, and I'm going to put these in at different places all over the tree, and just try to put in some little medium green areas, and then try to indicate the light source. You notice the light source on this tree, you can see the light is mostly coming from this direction. So there's more branches that are lit here. So actually it's kind of coming from this way, kind of coming from this direction a little bit. You can see the lighter leaves are mostly on this side with a little bit right there. Okay. Okay, you can see that I've added a little bit more to it. You can see that I've added some lighter areas to it, and it's starting to look a little bit more like the photo. And what I've done is I've taken, I've got a smaller brush, got a slightly smaller brush like this, so I can add few more details into the tree itself. And so I simply do. I've also added to my paint palette a little bit of white to brighten up the yellow green that I've made. And it's real simple. I'm just going to take that light color and some white and some of that light green, and I'm going to go in and create some of those brighter areas of leafy, of really light leafy green. And I'm just going to go in and just do some little touch-ups like this all around on top of the wet paint. Even though it's still a little bit wet here and there, it still works pretty well. So I'm just going to put some of those in. And then look for the lightest areas now. There's a few over here, and normally this takes a little bit of time to do, but I'm kind of rushing a little bit for demonstration purposes. But it's not too bad for a little tree, and just need a few more light areas up here, and we will just about be finished. And I think the lightest area is right around here. So use a small brush and just kind of create some light spots. And of course, I need to do the grass. I didn't do that yet, but it's coming along pretty well. Not too bad for a quick little Impressionist tree. And I think we're going to go ahead and stop there. And little short strokes of color, little dots of color.